Good afternoon, future Spartans. This is Jim Harrington, lead counselor at Stratford, and on behalf of the middle school counselors and your future high school counselors, we want to welcome you to Stratford, America. The four-year plan is designed to help students and parents plan for successful transition into high school and select courses that prepare a student for a successful career. We're going to walk you through the process of planning for your four-year courses. This is going to require you to focus on your career goals and make realistic decisions related to prior and future choices. So pay close attention and let's begin. Find my graduation plan type. The most important thing to remember in this process is that everything centers around your plans for after graduation. So you have options to consider. All students are on the Foundation Plus Endorsement Plan. However, in order to be considered on the Distinguished Plan, you need to take Algebra 2 as one of your math choices. All college-bound and top 10% students should select the Distinguished option. If you're planning to attend a technical institution, get a workforce industry certification through the CTE or go directly into military, you can select either option. But just know selecting the Distinguished option affords you the best opportunities in the future. Please make your selection now on your form. Now look at your career path. I want you to write your program of study that matches your career interests. For instance, if you want to be a doctor, you should be matching a program of studies that includes health science. If you want to be a future scientist, then you need to make sure your program of study includes STEM and a science. If you want to be a lawyer, then the program of studies would be a law pathway or law enforcement. So on this form, match your career interest to a certain pathway. Now that you've selected your career path or program of studies, it should match an endorsement. There are 5 different endorsements: STEM, business and industry, arts and humanities, public service, multidisciplinary. At this time, you will select your endorsement that matches your career path or program of studies. Please mark your form now. As you look at this page, you will see that 26 credits are required for graduation. You're required to take 4 years of English, 4 years of math, 4 years of science, and generally 4 years of social studies, along with 2 years of a language other than English, 1 year fine arts, 1 year PE, and 6 additional electives, if not more additional electives. Most of these additional electives should be in your endorsement or program of studies area. We at Stratford America encourage every student to get on the Distinguished Plan and take 4 years of math, 4 years of science, 4 years of social studies, and 4 years of English. We believe that you'll be best prepared for the future by following this pathway. So are you planning to achieve a performance acknowledgement? On the left-hand side, you will see these 5 areas of performance and knowledge that you can earn. So if you're planning to take college courses, then you will check the dual credit area. If you're in the current dual language program, then probably you will get the bilingualism or biliteracy. If you're taking more rigorous courses and taking AP exams and you earn a 3 or higher, you can earn a performance acknowledgement. You can also earn those performance acknowledgements by taking the PSAT, TSI, SAT, and ACT. Or you could earn a performance acknowledgement by earning a certification or licensure through the Career and Technology Education here at Stratford or at Guthrie. Now let's discuss your immediate plans after graduation. This is what you refer to as your post-secondary plans. You have 5 options. Are you going to a technical school, a 2-year college, a 4-year university? Please select the level of career training and performance for the job that you selected. If you've chosen to go to the military, select military. And if you're considering ROTC as an endorsement, please check the military. If you plan on following a career and technical education option that offers a certification opportunity while in high school, you may want to go directly into the workforce and consider attending a technical school, a 2-year school, or a 4-year school. Many students work on this while they're going to college using their CTE certification. There are a number of courses that are offered in middle school that receive high school credit. Review the high school courses sheet to determine whether or not you've taken any, and place them and mark them on your sheet. As you look at planning your courses, look on the left-hand side where it says Middle School Core. That's where you list the courses that you've taken in middle school, such as Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2, Spanish, French, German, Art. You may have taken a PE course, or you may have taken some CTE courses like Principles of Manufacturing or Principles of Hospitality and Tourism. So please mark this on your form right now. As we go through this process, we'll break down information for each grade level and let you select the right courses, as in English, Math, Science, and Social Studies, and 3 electives, and making sure here at Stratford you take your endorsement elective so that we graduate with that foundation plus endorsement. So in Naviance, the first area that we're going to be planning is our English classes. As a freshman, you can take English 1 or English 1 Accelerated or Advanced Academic course. So as we take that advanced academic course, that's the weighted course. So that's the one with the most rigor. In sophomore, you continue in academic English, or you can take English 2 AAC, which is the advanced academic course. As a junior, your choices expand. You can take academic English, you can take AP English, and you can take English 3 dual enrollment. English 3 dual enrollment is a course offered at Stratford that is also the beginning freshman English course at the University of Texas. So you will be simultaneously enrolled or dual enrolled at the University of Texas and Stratford. As a senior, your options expand again. You can go into English 4 academic. You can take English 4 AP. And those students who did not take dual enrollment as a sophomore can take English 4 dual credit through HCC, which is earning the same course or the same college credit as you could have earned in English 3 DE. And those students who took English 3 DE as a junior have the option of going into English 4 ECP, or the early college program through the university, through HCC. Now, the early college program is the sophomore level English class in college. So that by the time you finish, if you've taken English 3 DE and English 4 DE, you've successfully completed and taken 2 years of English in college. So as we begin planning for mathematics, mathematics is a little bit more difficult. If you've never taken a high school course in math, you'll start out with Algebra 1 or Algebra 1 Advanced Academic course. If you've already taken Algebra 1 in junior high, then you would move on to Geometry or Geometry Advanced Academic course. And if you've taken both of those, you can move on to Algebra 2, which has 3 levels of classes: Algebra 2, Algebra 2 Advanced Academic Course, or Algebra 2 Dual Enrollment, which means you're enrolled in freshman algebra at University of Texas and Algebra 2 at the same time. Or if you've taken all three courses, then you should move into AP Stats. So as we move across and we look at geometry, the national progression is going across the screen. So if you took Algebra 1 in ninth grade, you should be taking Geometry in 10th grade, Algebra 2 in 11th grade, and then some advanced Algebra 2 class, depending on which class that you've taken. If you've taken Geometry, you should move on to Algebra 2, and then as a junior, either moving into Math Models or Pre-Calculus. And if you've taken Algebra 2 as a freshman, then the normal progression is Stats, Pre-Calculus, and then Calculus class. But as you see on this screen, there are many, many courses that you can take and many options. Now at Stratford, we offer dual enrollment in Algebra 2 and Pre-Calculus so that you can earn 3 credit hours of Algebra 1 or freshman algebra from the University of Texas, and you can earn 3 credits of dual enrollment or 3 credits of calculus, pre-calculus, through the University of Texas. Please mark your choices on your form as we go through. Now, when it comes to planning for science, as a freshman, we basically have 2 academic classes and 1 advanced academic course. Integrated Physics and Chemistry is a beginning science class for students who struggle in mathematics. And we recommend that for students who are taking Algebra 1 academics, because as we progress along, the math and the science drive each other. The other course that you could take is biology, which is the study of the human body, and it also has an advanced academic study. So as we go across, depending on your needs, we want to make sure that you're taking the right science class as we go through. So on this sheet, circle or write in the courses that you want to take. So if you're thinking about taking biology, then your natural progression would be chemistry or physics. And then we have these advanced sciences, which could be chemistry, physics, AP Physics, environmental science. And then as you see as a senior, there are lots of AP courses that you can take in science. So please make your science selection now. Planning for social studies is a little bit easier. For the next year and the years to come, we'll be combining World Geo and World History in the advanced academic coursework. If you're not an advanced academic or not taking a rigorous course, then the beginning course is World Geo, World Geography. As a sophomore, you can take World History, or you could take World History AP, or AP Human Geography. As a 10th grader, you should be taking U.S. History or AP U.S. History, but we also offer the dual enrollment course through the University of Texas so that you will be taking a junior level history course in U.S. History at the same time you're taking U.S. History at Stratford. And then as a senior, every student is required to take government economics, whether it is academic or AP government economics. But if you chose to take English 3 dual enrollment, then you might could go into the U.S. Texas government early college program and earn credit through HCC. So please make your selections and circle your selections now. Now that you selected your core classes, math, science, social studies, and English, it's time to select your electives. There are 2 types of electives we must plan for: the required electives and the endorsement electives. Once you have planned your required electives and your endorsed electives, you can select the selectives that are necessary to build your skill that you can use in college or beyond high school. Now, I'll remind you that the required electives are 2 credits of a language other than English, 1 credit of PE, and 1 credit of fine arts. So when you're looking at your form, you'll see that there are 4 electives listed in each grade level. When we're planning our electives, we want to make sure that we get our core electives or the required electives out of the way. So if you haven't taken a foreign language, I would suggest you put a foreign language in the freshman and sophomore year. If you haven't taken PE or you're not going to be in athletics, put in PE and get it out of the way. You don't want to wait till the last year to earn credits that are required for graduation. You want to get those out of the way early. Now, it is recommended that you always take an endorsement elective so that you have 1 endorsement elective every year so that you meet the requirements to earn that endorsement. So it's very important to look at the future and take the proper principles class as a freshman and then move on to the upper level classes as sophomore, junior, and senior. Here are some important reminders. You can reach us at Stratford Counselors at springbrancisd.com. And you also need to make sure that you're clicking into the course catalog found on the homepage at Stratford under academics to make sure that you're looking at it. And then you have your campus course selection sheet that will be working with you in order to help you write down your selections over the year. As reminders, there are important links for you to consider. Most of them relate around your programs of study or your career pathways. Remember, there's arts and humanities, business and industry, multidisciplinary, public service, and STEM. And if you click on these links, it will help you find the correct information you need about the career pathways or programs of studies under each one of these endorsements. So make sure that you're using and utilizing this to make sure that you're making the right decision. We also want to remind you that state law requires parents to sign endorsements and the 4-year plans and Naviance. So once you get home, make sure that you sit down with your parents and discuss that. And during course selections, parents sign the course selection sheets and complete the AP or the Advanced Academic Course Contract regarding grade standards and student participation in AAC and AP courses. This is very important because it's a contract between the student and the school on the standards that are required to maintain a rigorous course. Remember, these courses, AP courses and AAC courses, are harder than the academic classes, and they're designed to get you better prepared for college. So as we complete the information in Naviance, we'll also use those same information for your freshman course selection sheets that we've brought along and prepared for you to take. We want to thank you for listening and thank you for considering Stratford, America.